Hi, this is Mary Moats, and this is my top 10 tips for getting started with affiliate sales. This is for total newbies. So if you're a VA, a coach, or other solopreneur, and you've been curious about how to get started with making commissions on your website and your email list, this is a great place to start. The first thing you should do is make a list of services and products that you love and you would recommend to friends, even if you were getting nothing in return. Things like hosting services, accounting programs, anything that you can think of that you'd rely on every day in your business or in your life that you would recommend to anyone. Just make a quick list, then go back to each of those places and see if they offer an affiliate program. And don't forget people. Some of the professionals and consultants you already admire, gurus, professional crushes, very often they'll have affiliate or referral programs. Sign up for them. That way you can wholeheartedly recommend something and then they appreciate the sale and then you can potentially get a very nice referral fee. Be sure to check the payout amount, the commission, and the structure of the program. Very often, typically a commission program is you make a sale, you get a commission. But sometimes there are different levels. There may be payment thresholds, and a payment threshold is something like you have to hit $400 or $100 in order to be paid anything. That's okay, and it's actually quite common. However, if the payout amount is like $5 or $6 and the payment threshold is $100, it can take you a really long time in order to get paid. Sometimes that's worth it. Very often it's not. So if it's something you don't anticipate selling an awful lot of, those are the kind of programs you want to maybe skip. But sometimes the payment threshold can be easily obtained. So if a payment threshold is $100 and the average commission is $30, you can hit that very, very quickly. So that's something to keep in mind. Whatever you do, don't spend a lot of time or energy with Amazon Associates. Don't get me wrong, Amazon is a wonderful program. They have probably one of the most technically superior programs out there. Really well done, very flexible, and a wonderful way to leverage all of their products. Everything from cookware to books you can sell with Amazon Associates. The problem with that is that the payouts tend to be small. Their profit margins are thin. That means your commission tends to be thin. Sometimes a payout on a single book sale can be as low as 50 cents. It's probably not worth it unless you have really huge website traffic. That's probably not the case, and by huge I mean really huge. So don't spend a whole lot of time on it, although it's certainly okay to feature a book or something on your blog, but just don't have big expectations for it. For services and products that you use a great deal, consider being a reseller rather than affiliate. You see this quite often with email marketing systems that are out there. A great example of this is something called Wild West Domains, and that is the reseller division of GoDaddy hosting and domains. So many of you already use GoDaddy. If you're constantly using this for clients or setting up accounts on behalf of clients to complete website projects, definitely consider Wild West Domains. Even though the payouts on those can be kind of small, over time they accumulate into something significant. So that's a great example. Again, that's really only suitable if it's something you use a great deal, but it's something to look for when you're sizing up programs. Number 6, list your top 10 or top 5 services and products that you love and just dedicate a page on your website to them, something called recommended resources. That's a really easy, low time investment way to have links available on your website, constantly collecting clicks, and you don't have to pay any attention to it at all. So if there's something you always use, just have a page where someone's perhaps looking at your services, they're looking at the pages of your site, and they stumble upon it. The visitor can, 1, find it useful, and number 2, click through for information, and then possibly you can get a sale out of it, all with minimal effort on your part. One thing to bear in mind is the amount of time or the amount of exposure you use when you promote something should be commensurate with the size of the commission. If the commission is only $5 or $6, $7, don't spend a lot of time or energy on it, because the amount of exposure you would have to give something like that would have to be huge in order for you to really benefit in any way. If a commission is $150 or $200 or sometimes $300 with some programs, then it's worthwhile to send an email out to your list, or give more real estate space on it on your website, for example. But definitely don't spend a lot of time or energy on small payout programs. Affiliate networks let you leverage multiple advertisers on one management account. Things that are really disparate, for example, magazines, credit cards, banks, food, coffee, web hosting services. If you want to feature really wildly different things, it's good to sign up for one of the networks because they let you aggregate all of your advertisers into one account. And in addition, many of them offer tools, things like rotation scripts and things like that, that can make the management aspect of it very easy. There's only a few really big ones that you should take seriously. Commission Junction's a terrific one, as is LinkShare. Those are the two big companies. But there's also ShareASale and ClickBank. Those are terrific things to consider when you're signing up for programs. And don't ignore product credit offers. If there's something you use a lot and they have an offer where, hey, refer a friend and get $20 service credit, that's not nothing, because if you refer a couple of people to their service and they sign up, you can end up getting free stuff. If you're not moving a whole lot of stuff, if you're not selling a lot of programs, then in that case it may be totally worth your while to do that. If you think that you just rather have the cash, then those are not the best things. But don't ignore those types of offers. They can be very beneficial. And most important of all, don't promote things or people you don't really like just for the sake of a big commission. If you're not sincere, you're not going to sell all that much, and it's going to weigh negatively on your personal integrity, and nothing is ever worth that. Because if you recommend something to somebody just for the sake of the sale, and it turns out badly, yep, it's going to reflect on you. So definitely stick with things that you really do sincerely recommend. And if you'd like to learn more about getting started with affiliate marketing, be sure to join me on my webinar on April 28th, Affiliate Income 101, Passive Revenue Streams Made Easy. There's a link below where you can sign up and learn more details about what I'm going to cover, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for listening.